What did you guys get out of that trip to the Bahamas?
I think we grew closer as a team, just spending quality time with each other off the court. I think we played well on the court, considering some of the circumstances that we were under, playing in a smaller gym and certain things. I think we did, well, adjusting to our circumstances and performed.
Pretty good trip for the backcourt. You just want to talk about the way you and Megan kind of asserted yourselves during both those games?
Megan and I are roommates over in the Bahamas, and so, just relaxing before games, getting our naps and listening to music. We just did our normal routine. I think we both calmed each other down on the court, and she had a tremendous tournament, shot the ball extremely well, and we knew that one of those games were coming for her.
What do you think is the biggest difference in your game this year versus the last couple of seasons? What's the biggest way in which you've grown?
I would say leadership is continuing to improve, every single day, and then I also say, just being aggressive on the offensive end. We have great post play and great wing play. A lot of teams were starting to sag off of me, saying I wasn't a threat, and so just being a threat on the offensive end makes it a lot easier, for my other teammates.
How much motivation is that when you see teams not necessarily respecting your shooting ability and stuff like that in the past?
It's a lot of motivation. You just want to go out there and perform and do well, and it makes it a lot easier, like I said, for my teammates because now Izzy and Bashar, they can't get double because other team has to guard all three perimeter players.
Ariel, you're off to such a great start this early in the season. Now that you're on, 7, 8-0, something I can't remember off the top of my head, but just the way you've got it going. How much motivation is that to kind of keep it going and keep that ball rolling here as you get toward conference play?
Every day we come in the gym, we're trying to get better. That's our main focus. We have a goal that we're trying to reach to, and that's to get to Nashville in April. And so, every day we have to grind for that. Our motto this season is grind for 9, and so, we're doing that every day we come in here.
What caused the improvement in your shooting this year, do you think? What's made you a better shooter?
I would say the main thing is just confidence. I worked on it a lot over the summer, and just making shots, repetition. It definitely just helped me with my confidence, and now I'm not just afraid to knock down an open shot.
Was there a turning point? When did you kind of gain that confidence? Was it before the season? Was it after a Chicago game this year? Or?
I think, just coming in with the season, just having that mindset, changing it over the summer, preparing for USA basketball and playing with them, learn a lot from that group of players, and that coaching staff. And so, just coming back, it's my junior year, and Coach Elsie and I always talk about how time is ticking. Time is running out for me, and so, if you want to accomplish things, you got to go for it.
As the point guard, when you assess where you guys are offensively right now, what do you like and where do you think you guys can get better?
I think we need to get better with our, zone offenses. I think a lot of teams are going to play us in zone, and so we have to be ready for that. I think we just got to continue to move the ball, keep learning how to play together. I think, we're great in transition, and we just got to keep that up. And I think if we, focus mainly on our defensive end, it's going to, transition to our offense for us.
What about in half-court offense? What do you like there, and how do you assess where that's at, and maybe where you can get better?
I think that's doing better. It's improved tremendously over the course of this year, and it's only going to get better for us. I think as we continue, to play with each other, understand each other, and just everyone gets confident in their individual games, it will be good.
Holly had said that you might have, before the season, she said you might have improved as much as anybody on the roster. Was there anything different you did this offseason versus previous offseasons other than playing for Team USA?
I don't think so. I think, Team USA helped me a lot. Probably played one of the different roles that I've ever played in my career on that team this summer, and it just gave me a chance, to see, the game of basketball in a different way, and I think that helped me tremendously. And I think, that just experience, this is junior year now, I think that helps also.
And Holly was saying that by coming off the bench for Team USA, that was kind of a different perspective for you and stuff, and that had helped you. When you heard that from Holly, did you take that as a compliment, or did you kind of wonder, maybe this is something she wants me to do here?
No, I took it as a compliment from Coach Warlick. It's something that I'm not used to doing. I've probably never done it before in my career, and so it definitely, helped me learn it. It also gave me an easier way to relate to my teammates back here who may not get as much playing time to, let them know and assure them that they're just as important as the 5 people that's playing on the court.
Ariel, Texas this weekend. They're not ranked, but it always seems to be a big game for you guys. What are your thoughts about playing them, and what do you know about them at this point?
I mean, we're excited to play them. Of course, it's a whole week off of games is a struggle for us. But we're excited to play them. We know it's going to be a tough one. They're going to come in here excited. They just had a big win over Thanksgiving break over Texas A&M, and so I think they got a lot of confidence. And we're going to have to come ready to play. They got great guard play and great post play, and so, I mean, everyone's going to have to come ready to play that night.
Because of the history of that series with Pat and Jody, and I mean, does it mean a little bit more, even though they're not ranked, that there's some sort of tradition or legacy there, I guess?
I think so. You know, both programs are built, you know, based off great coaches. And, you know, the ones there now, we're just trying to continue that legacy forward. But I think, you know, both teams going to come in with a vengeance. You know, they're trying to get a win. We're trying to get a win. You know, going into Christmas break and it's starting conference play for both teams. I think, you know, we're just trying to get better every game.
Your only road game in the next few weeks is going to be Stanford. I mean, they're obviously nationally ranked and pretty well thought of opponent. You think at all about that trip out there at this point and how well you're playing and what you'd like to accomplish out there?
We're not thinking about that just yet. We're trying to take it one game at a time. I think we got to focus on exams first because, you know, academics are most important here for us at the University of Tennessee, and then I think we'll transfer our focus to Texas this weekend.
Outside of feeling good, did you guys get anything of substance out of that trip to the Bahamas with those wins? I mean, the second win was a pretty easy win, actually.
I would say out there probably in the second game is the first time that we've played a complete 40-minute game this whole season, and the coaches were very pleased about that. And, you know, I think if we just, you know, do that every game, it's going to make us that much better and continue to, you know, play hard in practice. If we go hard, you know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours every day in practice, it should make a 40-minute game easy for us.
You came in here with such expectations coming into college and kind of had your ups and downs the first couple of years. What was the toughest part of the adjustment earlier in your career?
I would say my main thing has been injuries. You know, freshman year with the concussions and my finger, and, you know, last year with the Achilles. I think this year is the first year I've actually been 100% healthy, you know, and just confident in myself, confident in this team and this coaching staff.
You talked about what are you still learning about Mercedes, and how do you feel like you guys can still help her to play the way she wants to play?
I think Mercedes is going to be a great asset for this team. You know, it's just her freshman year, and she's done tremendous for us. You know, some of our experience post getting in foul trouble, but she's had to step in and play more minutes than probably expected. But, you know, I just say every time I throw the ball at the rim, she's going to get it. You know, you just got to keep her confidence up, and, you know, as she continues to play and get the experience, she'll get stronger and understand what it's like playing in college basketball. But up until this point, she's done a tremendous job. You know, love having a 6'6" player on your court. And so just excited for her. So she's going to have a great career here.